Noble Warriors, CK here. A lot of you are interested in thinking and considering whether or not ayahuasca is suitable for you in your leadership entrepreneurial path. And a lot of you have questions about it, and I actually get a lot of questions about the technical details of what ceremony looks like, how many days, how many nights, etc. Those are all important questions, but I believe those are more peripheral questions. The fundamental questions that you want to start to ask yourself is, number one, who is this for? If you are someone who is already judgmental about the use of psychedelics, ayahuasca specifically, if you're already skeptical about the benefit of ayahuasca, obviously this is not for you. There are many, many different paths to the mountaintop. There are many different paths to getting more wisdom. In David Goggins' case, he believed the path to getting more wisdom, self-actualization, is through physical hardship. In Joe Rogan's case, he believes is through inquiry with really smart people, right? So this is just another path. This is not the only path, but this is a very effective path from my point of view. So who is this for? If you are willing to be open-minded, if you're willing to actually be honest with yourself and with others, then already for me, that's the essence of someone who actually take on this very intense journey to and accelerated journey to be a better leader, to be a better entrepreneur, to be a better human being. Hey Jesse, how are you? So that's for me the number one place to start. Who is this for? If this is someone like you, then let's move forward. So intellectually, what could this thing do for you? What could this ceremony do for you? So think about areas in your life where you intellectually, cerebrally know what you need to change, but couldn't. So case in point, it could be in the area of your physical health, how you eat. It could be in the area of how you relate to yourself. It could be in the area of how you relate to others. It could be in the area of how you embrace your dream and actually take action and manifest and realize the dream that you have. You may know what you need to do, but for whatever reason, you're not taking action about that, right? Or you talk about it, but you actually don't take concrete action towards it. So things you intellectually know, but couldn't move forward to. So in my case, why I started this journey was intellectually, I knew I wanted to be a better leader, and I want to be more connected to other human beings. I want to show more empathy. I want to show more compassion, but I didn't have access to whatever that's inside of me. Nothing that I do, nothing that I read actually made a difference. And that's what made me decide to, all right, let me give this a shot. Let me experience that, okay? So what I want to actually break it down for you, because there's a lot of different areas I've seen breakthroughs that people have experienced. I'll use Confucius' mental model. He said self-mastery, family, country, world. That's his mental model of how you can make a difference. So it starts from self-mastery, then family, then country, then world. I'll modify it a little bit. So I'll start from self-mastery. So are there areas in your life, finances, health, relationship, spirituality, that you have any specific fear or judgment or resentment or anger or doubt in? So I believe that if you're watching this, you probably have flying an airplane before. So you know how no matter what the weather is, whether it's raining or storming or hurricanes, when the airplane goes above the clouds, everything is clear, everything is blue, right? So similarly, in your mind, there may be, whether it be a little storm or a little hurricane, that's actually interfering with your neutral, most grounded, most optimized, the highest performing mental state. And those little clouds may look like in the form of anger, resentment, jealousy, judgment, doubt, right? So think about areas in your life in terms of self-mastery. What's actually stopping you from taking action to better this vehicle that you have for better self-mastery, okay? So similarly, in the area of relationships, you're in your key relationships with your parents, with your loved ones, with your children, with your employees, are there hidden interference that you have? Doubt, judgment, fear, anger, that's not articulated. And what's stopping that? In the area of your organization, do you have any fear, doubt, anger towards your co-founders, towards your executives, towards your employees? That's not articulated. And in the area of how you relate to the greater world, perhaps your relationship with the divine, are there any anger, doubt, judgment that you're not articulating? So here's the thing, why I'm saying all of this, these are all indicators for you, the interferences that you have to your highest, most optimal state of being. From my personal belief and from my interaction with some of the highest performers, some of the most successful entrepreneurs, when they operate, how they operate from, it's not from a place of interference. They operate from a place of neutrality. How can they actually make the best decisions in all areas of their life without being bogged down by these biases, past trauma, memories that don't serve them anymore? So why ayahuasca specifically is one of my personal path, I believe the most accelerated path, is when you ingest ayahuasca, you will actually be able to be the observer of all of your beliefs. You can actually examine all of your beliefs that serve you the most, as well as beliefs that don't serve you. And since you're not attached, your identity is not attached to your belief system, you can actually then observe, oh, this is serve me, this is not serve me, and actually make a powerful choice to let those interferences go in the moment. It's pretty magical. So until you experience it, it's really hard to fathom. But when you experience it, then you know it's not an intellectual thing. Oh, I don't believe myself enough. I don't have enough self-love. I judge other people, such and such, and I want to change. It's not an intellectual thing. Rather, it's an experiential thing. And you can actually let that belief go in the moment. All right. So from my point of view, that's why I'm so passionate about introducing and sharing ayahuasca with our top leaders, entrepreneurs, doers, luminaries, thinkers in the world, because I believe that this will only allow them to be their most actualized self, the best version of themselves, and bring forth the difference they want to make in the world. All right. So if you, after hearing this, if you believe that you're ready to do this very intense work for yourself in order to serve the people in your life, the people in your community, the people in the world, reach out to me, schedule a call, and let's chat. All right. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Take care.